Hello, fire signs. How are you? I hope everything is well. If you're new here, welcome. What I do is Law of Attraction Oracle readings, which means I'm not telling you what to expect in your future or how to build your future. I'm telling you how to make your future of what you want, okay? And if you're a returning person, welcome back. And hopefully there's something here that you will find helpful. All right, let's see what we got going here. Oh, that didn't work well. Let's try again. Holy. It's getting late. I'm getting tired. And, let's see here. Okay, let's grab these ones that fell. Where'd that one go that fell? I don't even know where it went. Oh, there it is. All right. So, all right. Let's get two more here. Are we in the camera? Can you see that? Yep. Okay. All right, Spirit. Two more. Whoa. We don't want that many. That one came out first. All right. Let's see what we have for fire signs today. So, everything has a frequency. You want to match it to attract it, okay? All right. Let's see, we got several the same here. Okay, so match the frequency of what you want in order to create it, because everything has a frequency, all right? And when you match it, you attract it. So how do you match a frequency? Well, what you think about, you bring about. You must imagine what it would feel like to already have it in order to create it, okay? That's how you match the frequency. If you imagine what it would feel like to already have it, you will be vibrating at the same frequency as already having it. And that will bring it closer to you. When you think about something, okay, when you're thinking something, the energy is flowing through from your feet right up through your head, and imagination and thinking pushes it out your head. It completes the circuit, okay? So the electricity flows up through your body, and when the electricity flows through your body, it creates a magnetic field that permeates perpendicular to the flow. So you have a magnetic field that is permeating out past your body, and the frequency matches whatever you are thinking about, paying attention to, okay? And when you get your emotions into it, that adds power to that magnetic field. It makes it stronger, it makes it bigger, it reaches out farther from your body, okay? And that frequency attracts to it. So if you want to attract something specific, you have to figure out what the frequency of it is. And to figure that out, you have to think, how would I feel if I had that thing, situation, experience, whatever it is you're trying to attract? If you had that for real, how would you feel? Now, try to get that feeling before you have it, okay? So close your eyes and just imagine already having it. whatever it is. And how would it feel? How is it? Would you love it? Would you um, be so grateful you had it? Would you? Most people, like, if you get something, you're like, "Oh, I'm so happy and grateful that I have this." Well, that's how you got to feel now, because you have to get that electricity flowing through you by those thoughts. You have to get the emotion in it, because emotion is energy in motion. So the more emotion, the more energy that's flowing creates a bigger magnetic field. Okay? And the magnetic field is equal to whatever it is that your emotion is. So if you want something, you have to match it, match the frequency. It's like if you have a bowl of water and you drop water into it, it blends perfectly. It just disappears. Boom, it just becomes part of it, right? But if you drop oil in there, it's just going to float on top. It's not the same. It doesn't blend. It repels. So you have to have the same frequencies. Same thing with frequencies, all right? If you're tuned into a radio station, you're listening away to the radio station, you've turned your dial to that rate, to that frequency. Okay, it's the same thing. Radio's stations are frequencies. It's all measured the same in hertz. So if you tune into a radio station, you're listening to that station. Doesn't mean the other stations aren't playing. They're still playing, just like everything else is still out in the world. But unless you match your frequency to it, you're not going to hear it. It's not going to be part of your experience. So this is the same way. If you tune your dial, your frequency to whatever it is you're trying to attract, and how do you know that? Because how do you think you'll feel in the having of it? That's what you got to get. That's how you have to reach it. All right. So let's see here. Put these all back in here. Love is the silent power within all things. With love, all things are possible. Okay. Love is an emotion. All right. It is a high frequency emotion. Okay. And it's very powerful, because with that emotion, you can attract anything. All right. Like I was saying before, if you want something, usually people want something, whether it's a thing or an experience, they want it because they think they will be happier in the having of it. Otherwise, they don't usually want something unless they think they're going to be happier having it, right? So you got to love that idea. You got to love the idea of having it, love the idea of experiencing it, and put the love into it, into that emotion of love into it, and that will make the magnetic field stronger, more powerful, okay, and reach out farther. So again, with all these things, love is a frequency, okay? Tune your thing to love, and anything you think about while you're in that love frequency, you are giving it power, okay? Bringing it closer to you. All right. If you do not believe in miracles, perhaps you have forgotten that you are one. All right. You are incredible. You are created in the image of God. God is a creator. Therefore, so are you. And that is incredible, because most things on this earth are not a creator. You are a creator. All right. And that's pretty miraculous. I don't even know how much more to explain it. You have the ability to create anything you want. You can create, only you can create the life you deserve. Nobody else can do it for you. Somebody else can't determine what you're vibrating at. Okay? That, hang on here. Let me show you something here. There's your, make sure it's in the camera. There's your central nervous system. That's your electrical system. Okay? Your thoughts determine the flow of electricity going through your body, creating that magnetic field. All right? Only you can do that. Okay? You have the power within. That divine spark within you is the electrical spark that creates that magnetic field. Okay? Your thoughts and emotions are what flow the electricity through you and create that magnetic attraction. So only you can do that. It's what you think about that determines that magnetic field. Somebody else can't go to you and say, hey, I need you to attract this for me. It can't happen. You have to do it. All right? But that's pretty miraculous, don't you think? Cars can't do that. Books can't do that. Only humans could do this. And divine animals can do it. But for the sake of this argument, you are a very divine creation because you have the ability to create. And that's pretty amazing, if you ask me. Okay? And this is how you do it. You imagine it, you feel it, and you receive it. So you think about it, you put the emotion in it that matches how you think it'll feel to have it. And by matching that frequency is like the water, it blends seamlessly. It allows you to receive it into your experience by matching the frequency of it, by feeling it, feeling how it would feel to have it. Match that feeling, and then it'll allow it to blend. All right? Your attention is your currency. What are you paying attention to? Okay, that's why it's called paying attention, because it's your currency. With your attention, you can bring anything to you. You can create anything just in utilizing your attention on it. All right? Pretty sure I've covered that. Now, let's see here. You're both the creator and the participant of your existence. Did I talk about that already? You are, because your attention is what decides what you're creating. Whatever you're focused on, that's what you're creating. Okay? And then by feeling it, you're bringing it into your existence. So you are the creator of it and you're the participant of it. Okay? You create it and you bring it back into you. And hopefully, when you bring it back into you, because you've paid so much attention to it and put so much energy into it and emotion, then it has, when it went out into the ethers, it attracted to it like thoughts. Okay, if you hold a thought for 17 seconds, it will attract to it another thought like it. If you hold it another 17 seconds, then it attracts more thoughts to it that are like it. And if you do that for up to 68 seconds, you've got the ball rolling. It has momentum behind it now, and it has gathered more things like it as it comes back to you. As you are bringing that manifestation to you, it is manifesting as it comes to you. It's all the same frequency, but the building blocks have all collected as it was out in the ethers. And then your magnetic field brings it towards you, and as it's coming towards you, it is becoming what it is that you are attracting, either by attracting the people needed in order to make it happen or whatever. Okay, so hang on. Hang on. So by doing that, you bring your attention to it, you create other things come to it, and then as it comes to you, it becomes what it is that you are attempting to manifest, because it collects all the things along the way that need to be collected in order to make that happen. Okay, same frequency. So that's how it happens. So let's have a manifestation card and see where. Woo, that just went flying. Let's see here. Okay, take the top one. You have the power to bring peace on earth. You certainly do, because you're you are a miracle. Okay, let's screenshot that if you want it. You have the power to bring peace on earth. The world will change, and our planet will change as each human being changes inside. One human being inspires many others, and many others inspire thousands. The thousands inspire millions. The millions inspire billions, and that is how we bring peace and harmony to planet Earth. Okay? Like they say, you want to see change? You got to be the change. All right? Because when you make those changes, when you pay attention to what it is that you want, when you focus on the things that you want, you create your surroundings of bliss, of whatever it is that you're trying to create. And when other people see you do that, and hey, how did you do that? You can tell them, this is how I did it. And they do the same thing. And the next thing you know, this person and that person and this person, they're all changing their environment by changing themselves inside, by taking over control of their emotions and their thoughts. Okay? When you take control of your thoughts and your emotion and your ability to create, then you create miracles, and you attract people to you that are on the same frequency, and together it creates a bigger bubble of that frequency, and so on. So you see it, you see how it happens. So there you go, fire signs. I hope there's something in here that you can use. I'm sure there's lots. I'm not sure who's watching this, but hopefully you can use that. We will see you on Monday. This is Friday, so we'll see you on Monday, and have a wonderful weekend. Bless you, and like, subscribe, all that stuff for future videos. Have a blessed weekend. Bye-bye.